Today we have a couple VTuber hot takes, so I'm just sticking them all into one video so we can discuss it. And before we get started, don't send hate to anybody involved, because the thing with hot takes, they always end up being a little bit of a tricky water. At the end of the day, they're people's opinions. You can not agree with their opinion, but it doesn't mean you should be sending hate to people. So the first hot take we have in question was posted by this VTuber by the name of Kitsu, who goes by the handle KitsuneroVT. I hope I'm reading that right. And they write, hot take: making it into the VTuber Creator Club is not an accomplishment. Twitch staff has literally said anybody being a VTuber can join, plus being an affiliate and 18 plus. I love celebrating people's accomplishments, but this one is literally just joining a club. Can we celebrate actual accomplishments? And what they're referring to is the Twitch Creator Club, which is something that Twitch rolled out as of August 5th, 2024. In Twitch's blog post, they basically write that the Creator Club program is geared to help streamers find communities around shared interests. It's different than Twitch guilds because it's not tied towards your shared identity, but instead based on your content type. And both affiliates and partners can apply, and as long as you are over the age of 18. And it says here that club members will have exclusive access to a dedicated Discord server managed by Twitch staff, where they can connect with other creators within their community. And there's going to be club events, workshop, and creator live topics, etc. So there were two clubs that was originally launched, and as of October 2024, and it was talked about allegedly at TwitchCon as well, that they opened this up to artists and makers, music, VTubers, and co-working or coding towards the end of 2024. So the VTuber Club has recently been announced, and it was making a big circle on Twitter, with a lot of people making posts being excited that they got in. And that is in reference to Kitsu's tweets here. And besides the stuff that we mentioned, being over the age of 18 and being an affiliate, there doesn't seem to be any other requirement in terms of getting into this club. So when you do look at it on paper, it is an quote-unquote easy achievement to make. So in reply to the original post, here is what some people had to say. Nixie writes, maybe let people be happy about things. It doesn't hurt you, so why are you shitting on them for being excited? It doesn't cost anything to be nice. Maple Chicken writes, oh, I was super happy about it, TBH. I felt proud of who I am as a creator and part of something that feels meaningful. And Kitsu writes, it's absolutely fine to be happy about it. Unfortunately, I do not think that the VTuber Creators Club is going to be something meaningful. I would love to be proven wrong though. Envy writes, did you apply for the club? Twitch is literally asking people to share the news and drum up excitement. People in there are excited. Let people enjoy things. And Kitsu says, yes, I did. Yes, I'm in. And Blossom writes, OMG, Kitsu, I keep seeing them. At first I thought they had significance like the first founders, but then everyone got in. And Kitsu says, that's what I mean. The founders, yes, 100%. Everyone else is just joining a club. Sarah says, TBH, I'm confused because I thought a lot of people didn't get in. And Kitsu says, that's only because they didn't want the Discord server to crash. More people are going to be accepted, and the only requirement is being a VTuber, 18 plus, and an affiliate. Mach 3 says, technically it isn't. That's true. I guess I got so excited that I forgot about this, lol. And Kitsu says, I mean, it's okay to get excited. Just gotta make sure you know what you're excited about and not get false hopes. Alma Mito writes, somebody sounds jealous about not getting in. And Kitsu says, I'm in. And I would say the thing is, at the end of the day, right? Is it technically an easy achievement to hit? Yes, you apply for this club, you're very, very likely to get in as long as you met the base requirements they already wrote out for you. So it is easy. But also, like what Nixie said, being kind is free. So the Kitsu is, in my opinion, not incorrect with their point about it being easy. The vibe is like, oh, it's easy, so it's not worth celebrating. I don't think that's the case. Let people be happy. Let people celebrate whatever they want. If somebody wants to celebrate their like a 2-week anniversary of a relationship, is it kind of a short anniversary because it's only 2 weeks? Yeah, but hey, doesn't hurt me. If it makes you happy to celebrate that, you do you, bro. Not my problem. And some other people have their thoughts as well. So these are some quote retweets, with Big Papa Lemon writing, respectfully, can we please not bring people down and instead uplift them for taking a chance at succeeding? It may not seem like much on the surface, but to a lot of people, it takes courage to do something like this. Please just let people be happy. And Applaudi Twist writes, hot take, it causes zero harm to let people celebrate something that makes them happy. It's Harvey writes, people like this are what's wrong with the VTubing community, an actual high school bully. They should be removed from the creator club since they don't see it worth anything, and their spot should be given to somebody who's able to feel appreciation and have fun. I would say potentially asking for removal could be a little harsh because it is a tweet at the end of the day. Because it is a tweet at the end of the day where somebody is stating their opinion, complete removal could be a harsh solution to this situation that's occurred. But I would say it would be interesting to see how Twitch decides to moderate this club, because I mean, there is drama immediately cropping up about it, about whether or how members would be kept or removed from this program should Twitch decide to do so. I have heard narratives of people who do agree with Kitsu, not in the sense necessarily, but of people celebrating achievements that they consider small. You know, I've heard narratives of people being like, oh, why do people always celebrate getting Twitch affiliate? It's so easy. It's just 3 viewers. And sure, on paper, it is easy, quote unquote, right? Comparison to partner, which is statistically much harder to achieve. But hey, you know, this is something that somebody has worked for a long time. For me, it took me 6 months to get partner. So I felt a great achievement in getting it because it took so long. So there's that. Even though you might see it as easy, to somebody else, to baby me streaming, it was a huge achievement to get. So, like, you know, same thing with people celebrating their first 50 YouTube subscribers. To you, if you have way more than that, it might seem like such a minuscule thing to celebrate. But, you know, to that one person who got the 50 of subscribers, however long it took, right? They're gonna feel really happy about it. And I would argue again, those are a little bit different than this case because you are filling out a form versus streaming for 6 months straight. But still, you know, if it makes them happy, let them be happy. Doesn't hurt you, doesn't hurt me. I am so sorry, I'm gonna butcher their name. Jalificent made a tweet writing, currently the applications are closed. And then in a quote retweet to Kitsu's original tweet, Twitter user Jalificent, I hope I read that right, made a post with a photo of a message from that Discord where user StreamNilo writes, as of December 5th, 2024, we have closed Creator Club applications for VTubers. Twitch staff need time to go through the current backlog of applicants. We will announce when applications are live in this channel. Thank you for understanding. Question, are applications open for other clubs? And answer, yes, applications are open for all other clubs. Twitch staff does verify if the channel actively creates content for that club. We will reject applicants that try and bypass the VTuber queue. I think it's valid to be proud to be part of the first batch. I think it's great to spread positivity and uplift each other instead of hating on the joy of others. And in their original tweet, Kitsu made a follow-up that they quote retweeted. So their follow-up reads, I will say I could have worded it less harsh and the last line was unnecessary. I was not trying to say you cannot be happy about joining the club. I was trying to say it doesn't take effort to get in. And I do agree, it doesn't take effort to get in as long as you met the base requirement because it is one Airtable form you fill out. Kitsu writes, my point was and is that applying to the club itself is not an accomplishment because all it takes is press the apply button. For it to be an accomplishment, you need to have put some work into it and successfully completed a task. Every VTuber who is 18 plus, an affiliate, which is an achievement, yes, or partner will be accepted. This was stated on the Q&A yesterday by Twitch staff. The reason some people weren't accepted yet is because there was a huge amount of VTubers applying, and there is only so many people working as staff accepting and verifying people. The reason invites are down currently is because they're working on the backlog to let ones who already applied in. And their statement is true. It is not hard to get in. But I think this is also one of the cases where like you can win the battle and lose the war. Your point could be correct, but also the sentiment that comes across with the post could read some type of way to people. And we have other people replying with Ash writing, I would quote, I was trying to say it doesn't take effort to get in, end quote. You have a fucking Gamer Subs partnership. Literally anyone can get those. Don't act like that's an accomplishment either. And Kitsu says, okay, go get one then. Mod writes, you don't get to choose what an accomplishment is to somebody though. To someone making their bed or brushing their teeth is an accomplishment. The size and scale of their action doesn't matter. Seeing people try to drag others down for no reason like this makes me very sad to see. And Alex Zed writes, for some, just clicking a button is an achievement. They receive too many participation awards and now they rage at anime foxes on the internet that are honest. And Afrosian writes, the issue people take with her post is that no one is acting like getting into the club is a huge achievement. People are just being excited and celebrating that they got in. There was literally no need to drag people down by creating a negative air around their happiness. So yeah, I'm curious about your thoughts. If you're a VTuber, did you join the program? Are you in the program? I mean, they weren't technically wrong with what they wrote, but there is a sentiment with the words that you put on paper, and sometimes it does read some type of way. You know, being kind is free. But again, don't go sending hate to the creator involved in this case as well, right? Because this is their opinion at the end of the day. And here we have a second hot take, and this is by Rikami, who also goes by the same Twitter handle. They write, a little hot take. If you're becoming a VTuber just to be a part of the community, don't set expectations. I just wanted to do my own thing and did my own content. I thought this was everyone's mentality when becoming a content creator. At first, I didn't even reach out to people, nor did I think collabing was necessary. I think people try too hard to fit themselves into spaces, friend groups, or other creators, and end up being upset. I think I was just lucky to meet people, but I'm super focused on how my community and my content are. Some people are friends I find along the way, and mutuals aren't your friends, they just like seeing something you did or stuff you post. Try your best to have fun. I might have a different view because where I'm at, but I haven't changed from before. I love doing this. I might be a VTuber, but I'm not all glued to this quote VTuber community, end quote. I'm Rikami and I'm doing some videos and hopefully making some people's days. And I really do agree with their sentiment. Even if you expand beyond the VTuber community into just like the small streamer community, the Twitch community, the Valorant community, the content creator communities, book talk community, whatever like niche community when it comes to content creation, there are a lot of people who enter those spaces with like an expectation in mind, you know, like I'm gonna get all these friends, I'm gonna get all these followers, people are gonna treat me some type of way, or like if I DM somebody, they are going to DM me back, or if I raid them, they will raid me back. And I feel like with content creation and in life in general, if you live life with no expectations, you get a lot happier. This is even expanding beyond content creation, but even to friendships. If you have no expectations of your relationship with this person, you'll be happy with what blooms from it. Seen, and in my experience as well, a lot of discourse among friendships where one person expects the other person to do a lot more than the other person is capable of. You know, like, oh, I want like weekly hangouts, daily text checking in, whatever, right? When you're expecting all these things from somebody else, and like in the VTuber community case, from a lot of people, right? Not everybody is going to live up to these expectations because one, they are your expectations, so they exist in your head. And two, you're just holding people up to standards that it's not fair to measure them up to. So I really agree with this take completely. I just wanted to highlight these two hot takes because I just saw them, so I wanted to compile them together into one video. Again, please don't send hate to any creators involved. Hot takes, no matter what emotions arise out of you upon reading it, are somebody's opinions at the end of the day. And these are like mild opinions, right? I've seen some pretty vile and racist hot takes, and we're not talking about those. But yeah, if you like this video, I appreciate it. If you like to subscribe, don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I do stream there 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. I also feel like I forgot to promo this in a lot of my videos recently, but I also have an Etsy shop. So if you are a streamer, I have digital goods and assets and stuff on my Etsy shop. And with that, I hope to catch you guys in one of my Twitch streams or in another one of my videos.